Good morning, it's Amy from Swisher Family Farm. Wanted to check in with you this morning. We're going to be doing some work around the homestead today. We have some cold weather coming, and so we wanted to winterize where our water totes are. So something we planned on doing anyway, but we got the weather forecast, and in the next week or less there's going to be freezing temperatures where we are in Tennessee. So we don't think the water in our tanks is going to freeze, but there's possibility that the water lines could freeze. The ball valves that let the water in and out of the tank could freeze. That's a bad thing. If the ball valve goes, you can't fix it. Tank is just turned to crap. So we're building a pump house today, and so you're going to see how we're setting up the structure. The totes carry 275 gallons of water. So if we fill it up to the top, each gallon weighs 10 pounds. So that's over a ton of water if we filled it up to the top, because a ton is 2,000 pounds. So 275 pounds or gallons of water is 2,750 pounds of weight. So we have to make sure that the structure is stable, it's set up on block, it's got a good base on it. So you're going to see us doing all that today. So leave a comment if you have any questions, any comments. Please feel free to leave a comment. Please hit the like button if you like our videos. It really helps us out. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to go back and check out the other videos that we have, and see what all we've done on our homestead. We came out here, if you've never seen us before, we came out here from the city to undeveloped land. There was nothing here but trees when we first came out here. So you can see all of that if you go back and look at our previous videos. And like I said, if you like them, please hit the thumbs up because that helps our channel. So we're going to get started and get some building done and get one of the totes moved in there so that we have a place to house our water system. So come along for the journey.
So, as you can see, we've done all the supports. We ran all the supports. It's a lot of work. Now look, y'all are looking at saying, man, that wood looks old and used and chewed up. Listen, this is old wood. This is stuff that we had on the homestead that we used for our garden, which is another thing coming up, is us building our garden. Our boxes are all going to be made out of cedar, and so are our 4x4s. And so is our trim work on the outside of our garden. So we had to do something, and we're trying to figure out, well, we didn't want this to go to waste. Well, this is all the stuff that went around the perimeter of the garden. If you go over, Amy will put a thing on the garden, us building it, and you can see what we used. So at this point, we took all that wood that we had, and we're building our pump house with that wood. Now granted, no, it's not pressure treated. No, it's not going to last forever. Well, it'll last as long as we need it to last. We already started putting the brick. You'll see we have gaps underneath for the brick. You want to get airflow under here because we're going to start sealing up around the house and put vents in so we have a way to get air to transition in and out. But yeah, so if you're looking and you're seeing, well, that wood looks pretty bad, it doesn't look that great, let me tell you, this wood's pretty damn solid, but it has had some damage done to it. So what we're going to do is we Unfortunately, we have a chemical on our property that we're going to spray the wood down, which is going to keep all the bugs from getting to the wood. So we will be doing that. That's a precautionary measure. Then we're going to cover the top half of this with plastic, and then we're going to put down our sheathing. So we're going to put plastic down and then put our sheathing down. Now, this is going to hold about 6,000 pounds, which is 2 totes, which is 550 gallons of water. That's 6,000 pounds. So we want it to hold up. So in case there's some settling goes on or some washout goes on, that's why we're putting bricks around the perimeter. We want that to catch the weight. On top of being underneath the bricks, don't think I'm just setting them on dirt. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up, but it's called crush and run. What it is they take and they crush it up, and then they crush some dust up, and they mix it together real good, and it forms actually almost like concrete underneath. So instead of pouring that concrete base, we'll have that. Now, we will have a truck coming out eventually with another truckload of crush and run, which we will shovel underneath this entire thing. So this entire underneath will be covered with crush and run. Right now, we're on the gun, we're pressure because we got freezes coming. I've done some insight work on the weather pattern and what's gonna go on. And from what I can understand right now, that the South, the Northeast, and Midwest are going to get hit really hard with cold weather and a lot of accumulation snowfall. Where we're at on the top of this ridge, we get snow. When you'll drive down to the bottom of the ridge, there won't be any snow. But up here, we get snow. We have to prepare. I wasn't going to do this. This was not in my plans. This was not my plans to spend the money to do this. But being a homesteader, you have to take that and be one step ahead of everything if you can. This is money we couldn't afford to spend right now, but you know, it's our water source. We can't take a chance of losing our totes and our valves cracking. We can't take a chance of losing our pump. These are things we cannot take a chance on. So we have to do this. Now, the reason why this isn't all pressure treated is because it's all a money factor. We don't have the money. This build would end up costing us about $1,500 to $1,800 to do total. So we're taking everything on our homestead that we have to get this done. We worry about the other stuff on the homestead later. But when you get into a crunch and a bind like this, hey, I got snow coming on Monday. So we got to at least have this thing somewhat put together. We don't have to have running water right then and there, but I'll have late Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Wednesday, it's supposed to be sunny. It's supposed to warm up a little, warm up 42 degrees. I don't know how that's warm, but warm up. It won't freeze, but that night, it's supposed to be 21. So I can't take a chance of having my totes freeze. I can't take a chance of leaving it like that. So we have to do this. As a team, me and Amy are working on getting this thing built, and you know, stay tuned for chapter 2 of the pump house build. So at this point, I'm Justin. Amy's on the camera right now because we haven't gotten our tripod. If you guys go on our Facebook page, you can see I do a lot of posts there. Just about every day I try to keep up on there and post what we're doing and what's going on. Videos are kind of hard, but we're working on it. I'd really like to get a drone to take up so you guys get to see the whole land. I'd also like to really get a GoPro strapped to my forehead, because then I'd never forget about videos. I'd just strap my forehead, walk around, you guys get to see what I do all day, every day. But at this point, we're going to let you guys go. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe button, tell your friends about us. And at that point, I'm out of here. We got a lot to do. Stage 2 coming up.